We may also have to factor a polynomial first and then solve the solution to equal 0. So we would make a product sum chart here, or by now you may be able to just eyeball this and guess the factors, but we're looking for the product of 1 and negative 30. So my product is going to equal negative 30, and my sum is going to equal negative 1. So we're looking for two numbers that add to negative, or multiply to negative 30 and add to negative 1. Well, I know that 6 times negative 5 multiplies to negative 30, but that result is positive 1. That's not going to work. So now I can look at negative 6 times positive 5, which is a product of negative 30 and a sum of negative 1. So these are the two ways that this would factor. If I wanted to factor this by grouping, I could replace this center term as negative 6x plus 5x using the negative here and the positive here, and then rewrite the 30 and continue to set it equal to 0 so that you remember that you're looking for the solution, not just the factors. And then you could factor each side here by grouping, so I would factor out an x times x minus 6. Again, I'm going to try to look for the same repeated factor on this side. I'm always going to bring the positive or negative, whatever sign is here, straight down. And I'll factor out a 5, and that would be x minus 6, the same repeated factor. So when that's the case, I can bring down the other factors to create my binomial. And again, I should set this equal to 0 all the way down so I don't forget. And now I need to solve and assume that each of these factors could equal 0. So we draw the vertical line. X plus 5 equals 0. X minus 6 equals 0. And we'd be able to solve these each through one step. So x could equal negative 5, or x could equal positive 6. Either one of those numbers, when substituted into this equation, would result in 0. So negative 5 squared would be positive 25. Negative times negative 5 would be positive 5, so that would be 25 plus 5, or 30. 30 minus 30 equals 0, so this negative 5 as a solution checks out. And here, positive 6. Well, if we take 6 squared, that's 36. We subtract 6, that's going to be 30. 30 minus 30 equals 0, so I know that this solution is also correct.